How do I prove who is at fault in a car accident? Hi, I'm attorney Chris Nicolason, an attorney over at Springs Law Group here in Colorado Springs. Today, I wanted to talk to you about proving who is at fault in a car accident. So you've been in a car accident, and now the at-fault driver's insurance company is looking over at you saying, no, we're not the ones who did it. It's you that was at fault. So what do you do? So one of the first things that we recommend at Springs Law Group is getting the accident report or police report if the police were called to the scene of the accident. This is an important step, and I want to step back for a minute because it's really important if you're in an accident to call the police and have them come out so that they can make an official report. Don't try to settle it on the side or do anything like that. It'll never be helpful and ultimately could come back to hurt you. So if the police do come out, they're going to make an accident report. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at that accident report and we're going to see who was cited. Who, and that person being cited generally is going to be the person who is at fault, which would be the at-fault driver. Now, what I will tell you too is to thoroughly check through that. We constantly look at police reports where we're going to find errors as well. The errors sometimes will state then that you were the one who was at fault, even though you weren't the one who was cited. Things like that. So what we'll do then is we'll contact the police, have them make a correction or an addendum to it, and get that fixed. Then one of the other things too that you can do is even if there's an error in the report, if there were witnesses who saw the accident and made a statement to the police officer at the scene, we'll have our office contact them, talk to them, and find out what was said and what they saw and witnessed. That'll also help kind of solidify the fact that you are not the at-fault driver and that the at-fault driver and their insurance company are completely incorrect in the way that they're trying to state the story here. Additionally, too, if you're at a spot where you're like, I don't have the police report, I didn't have any witnesses, then what we'll do is we'll take a look around. We're going to look around the scene of the accident itself, and we're going to look and see were there cameras around that recorded what happened at the time of the accident. Things like red light cameras, was it something too where, like a Walgreens or any type of store that might have cameras where we could get the actual footage of it. Recently too, though, we actually had a case where our client happened to have the Dashcam footage itself in his car that had recorded everything because the other side was saying, no, he was at fault. And that Dashcam footage clearly showed he wasn't at fault. So if there's video out there, it can be very, very helpful. And then additionally too, going to that scene itself can also be helpful because then we can see the patterns of what's going on, of what drivers do at that intersection or at that spot or roadway. So these are just some ways that we can take a look at who is actually at fault if you're being accused by the insurance company of being the one who is at fault. And so if you are being questioned about the fault in a car accident and you know it's not your fault, come and contact us over here at Springs Law Group. We'd be more than happy to sit down with you and review the facts of your case and talk to you. Thank you.